basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Stolen by Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. And here's James outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. Rondo dishes to McLemore. Again, Sacramento.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's LeBron with the drive. The quick look, no good that time. Kings leading now by 12. Rondo kicks to Cauley-Stein. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at Cleveland and, of course, Sacramento. Tied right now. And so here's Cleveland. Irving passes to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Back to Irving. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Irving. Missed inside. The Kings have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Cauley-Stein kicks to Rondo. Here's Cousins. Can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Screen by Cousins. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for James. And it's Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert penetrating and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And that one's good. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And really just unselfish basketball.
Oh, wow.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that right.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
To the wing on the left. And McLemore kicks to Rondo. Here's Gay. Gets it up. And so that's the end of the first half. Kings lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Rondo and the point guard. Rondo is doubled. Here's Cousins. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself. His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Cauley Stein. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. The drive by James. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. There's the screen.
Kings foul.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in shooting percentage. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Timeout called by the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Sacramento leading by 16. Here's Bellinelli.
The assist.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Sacramento ball.
Outside Collison. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Love. Kicks to LeBron. Love the pass to Dellavedova. It's LeBron with the drive.
Tristan Thompson for 2.
And that one's good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Kufis kicks to Anderson. Poked loose. And the three off target. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And James throws it down.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Out to the right wing. And Cleveland again with the bucket. 1:32 left in the third. Kufis dishes to Bellinelli.
Marco Bellinelli.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Timeout, Cleveland.
And the Kings lead by 14.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Timeout called, Cleveland. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frys checked in for Thompson. And a jumper in there for James. Some changes for Sacramento. Dellavedova, the pass to Fry. He kicks it to Dellavedova. J.R. Smith on the wing. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Rondo is doubled.
That's an 8-second violation.
He feeds it to McLemore. The wing jumper off target.
Almost